Like he was having a he was going,
just taking pleasure.
Sorry.
G'day, I'm Tom Harper, a man on a mission to test musicians. I do it all in the Locals Only Lounge with producer Kate Davey. She books the guests and I put them to the test. This is Locals Only.
Kia ora koutou, welcome to Locals Only, the New Zealand music game show where we put Aotearoa's finest musicians to the test. Today's guests will be playing for a copy of Aldous Harding's Warm Chris on vinyl. And to take this home, they need to survive 2 rounds in the Locals Only Lounge. They have an Uber rating of 4.85 and an EP which is available now, Newcomer, available on all streaming platforms. They'll be playing at Wellington, Meow, Thursday 11th of August. Auckland, the Hollywood, Saturday 13th of August. Welcome to the Locals Only Lounge, Harper Finn.
Kia ora Tom, it's good to be here.
At the start of the show, Harper Finn, and I know you know me and I know you, but for someone who doesn't know you, it's time to get to know the local. First one, Vegemite or Marmite?
I'm gonna have to. I would have said Vegemite 6 months ago, but I'm now Marmite.
Because in the same way that in Inception the spinning top tells them they're dreaming, I think a jar of Marmite tells you New Zealand is still there.
New Zealand is still there.
On the map, it's still fine.
Oh yeah, remind myself of my home.
The next one, Brett or Jermaine, Harper?
Jermaine.
Jermaine?
I'm gonna say Jermaine.
Is it the funny lips?
Yeah, and the sideburns.
Yeah, great.
You can see we're both repping the sideburns here.
And one for the summer, sandals or jandals?
I mean, I very rarely rock either.
Oh.
I'm sort of I'm wearing leather shoes right now. You can see this is as far away as jandals and sandals you can get. So I'm
and if you find yourself on a beach, on a New Zealand beach in the middle of summer, are you going barefooty?
I'm either barefoot or notorious for wearing the wrong shoes. Like, I will literally wear leather shoes to the beach.
Harper.
It's not great. I'm trying to.
No, my brother's like that because he's so committed to the look.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like,
it's
and
the
he wears
fit,
like
always.
full jeans in summer.
Yeah.
With like loafers, and you're like, bro, it's like fucking 30 degrees, and we're like.
Jules or Linda Top? Which of the top twins?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about as well, and I was like,
oh, Jules.
Yeah. I was like,
yeah, no, we can't do any kind of stuff. It's New Zealand on air show.
Free.
So yeah, free this show.
And I don't, so I promote that.
Neither.
I saw the man. He was just taking the other day, just taking pleasure in front of the free sign.
I had a friend of mine who was at the beginning of the year, and someone at a party, he approached him, and he said, "Good to see someone out there still sticking true, bro." It was like, and this guy was like, he was having and he was going, "It's the first time anyone's ever complimented me and actually encouraged me to continue." Someone crossed the dance floor to say that to him. He said, "Good on you."
Oh, he's really passionate.
Keeping it real, bro.
Finally, the final question in the Get to Know the Local: North or South Island?
North Island.
Yeah.
North Island. I don't know.
Yeah, look, we get a lot of North Islanders on the show.
I do have. I love the South Island. I mean, Dunedin especially. I spent many weekends down in Dunedin with friends.
Now you're talking my language. What's it about Dunedin that you love so much?
Like someone told me actually, they said the secret to Dunedin is when you meet someone, they always base you off your chat. It's based off the initial impression and how we get along in that moment, opposed to like, where are you from? Oh my God, what high school did you go to? Oh, you know this person, I know this person, like, which happens a lot in the North Island. Like, it can be quite linked to your high school or what part of Auckland you're from. Quite Dunedin, it's like, that means nothing.
I actually feel a bit emotional right now.
Can you spin a good yarn? The idea of being a New Zealander is preserved in Dunedin. Go down to Dunedin and you can really find that sort of true New Zealand spirit.
Dunedin tourism is going to love this episode.
The Locals Only Vocals Only Challenge. Our guest is going to recite some of their own lyrics while being punished by a speech gemmer.
Okay, so this one is polarising with our guests. Some people are insanely good at it. Some people are terrible at it. Some people who aren't guests are also terrible at it.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
And thank you for doing this, Kate Davey.
It's okay.
It's a gift she gives to the world every single week on Locals Only, which is an example of how the speech jammer works.
Okay, yep.
Just so that for the ill-informed, they can see how difficult this thing can be.
Yep.
I'm gonna try really hard this time. Does it feel the same when you play the game alone? Scared to make another move.
Yep.
You don't wanna fall around the mirror ball again.
It's like, oh God.
Okay.
I feel your pain.
Yeah,
I feel your pain.
Incredibly generous.
That was better.
That was actually,
That was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Is it too loud?
Okay.
Does it feel the same when you play the game, scared to make another move? You don't want to fall around the mirror ball again. Whoa.
All right, I know what you mean. You want the world to stay. You want the world to stay. You want the world to stay still. Someday, the side of the moon, we'll see the light. I want to float in space with the music. I want to dance away.
Panic sing.
I want to dance away these days. And it feel the same. Put the phone away and just dance away there.
Oh, I almost had a rhythm there then. Well done, Harper Finn.
Thank you.
Well done. It's not an easy task.
That's really, you
it's
think.
not so easy, is
When
it?
you see someone do it, you're like, oh, you just have to say it really fast. It's like, mind over matter, just say it.
Okay, we now turn to executive producer Kate Davey for your score in the Locals Only Vocals Only Challenge.
I take so much pleasure and joy when people are bad at it like me, because I'm so bad at it.
That's really
and I can't figure out why.
Yeah, I've never seen you look so chuffed. Yeah.
But you've scored yourself 37, which is the amount of hats that Aldous Harding owns.
37.
37.
Wow, that's a lot of hats.
It's a lot of hats.
That's a lot of hats.
37.
37.
All right.
Sorry.
The Locals Only What's on the Phonely Wrong Answers Only quiz. Executive producer Kate Davey will show our guests some pictures on her phone, and the guest has to tell us what they aren't. That's right, wrong answers only.
Final scene of Jaws. Will Smith. God, shit. Whale? Oh, my dad. I'm gonna say Christchurch fish and chips, because that is the wrong answer. Oh, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Nice.
Yeah. Donald Trump. I'm gonna say that is still from my next music video. Yeah, there we go. Is that Johnny Depp?
Oh God.
Oh God, very similar haircut to what I've got now. And oh no, a turtleneck. Yeah, Steve Jobs.
You're doing amazingly well. This is really good.
Oh, I don't even know what his real name is. Great belt though. I'm gonna say that was my duty manager at my bar where I used to work. Yeah, Melissa. My Hawaiian holiday.
Oh no, it's New York as well.
Right. Yeah. Food. Friends are food, but that's the right answer.
We'll take it.
We'll take
it.
I'm just like going off the dome there. Ellen DeGeneres. Sea elephant, but that's probably an actual creature.
Okay, that's that one.
Oh, well done, Harper Finn.
I don't know if that's real or not. Like, I saw it on Google Images and I was like, it looks...
Yeah, that's like a Photoshop job.
Yeah, there's no way that's real, right?
Yeah.
Like that eye is like really bizarre.
Okay, we now turn to executive producer Kate Davey for your score.
You have scored yourself 897, which is the amount of times Frankie Stevens has said chur.
Chur. Let's do it.
He invented the phrase.
Did he?
He was the first person in the world, universe, to say chur.
Chur, bro.
Really?
Well, those are all the games, but before we get your final score,
Yes.
we've got a quick word from our sponsors. Welcome to the Aldous Harding The Barrel. Today we're joined by Finn Harper and his new product, Finn and Tonic. Finn, tell us about the product.
Well, this is my first product I've ever launched, Finn Tonic. Obviously, I'm a big tonic guy, as you can see. Hair of the dog. Mix this with any kind of gin, any kind of alcohol. Although there's probably already alcohol in this. Yeah, 15%.
Wow, that's strong.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like less is more in my case.
And I love what you've done with the label here, gorgeous sort of art.
Yes,
and you popped your wee face on there.
Had to pop my face on.
Sign of all good products. And I believe the story behind the origin of the product, you're actually you were in Finland actually with Finn Wolfhard, and you were both sort of having some gin and tonics, and then the idea came to you. Tell us about that night.
Well, Finn Wolfhard, as we all know, has a great porn star name. You know, riffing on that, and then naturally the conversation about Finn Tonic, or inventing a tonic, came up, and you know, fusing our names together. His first name's Finn, my last name's Harper Finn. That was our duo. We thought if we ever were a duo, we'd just call ourselves Harper Finn.
And the expansion of the range, not only is there the Finn and Tonic, but there's also the Finn Wolfhard seltzers that you guys will be launching.
That's correct, yes. That's we should, you know, had we had more time, we'd be in the studio together and we'd be mixing our drinks for a whole special thing.
Well, hearing that, I just can't help myself. I'm going to have to open one up too.
Absolutely.
Oh, geez, that just sounds good, doesn't it?
15%. That tastes. That's great.
Lovely bouquet. What sort of florals are you sort of putting in the Finn gin there?
It's just lime. We didn't really want to branch out too far because it's sort of, you know, it's what you know, it's what you're comfortable with. It's more about the nostalgia or fruity. It's kind of like, generic lime.
Delish.
Comforting lime. You know that lime cordial we always used to have? You'd put a little bit too much in and your mum would go,
yeah, the Rose's lime cordial, we're all guilty of that, aren't we, Finn? A little bit too much.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us on the Oldest Herring. Oh, fuck, so close. Thanks for joining us on the Oldest Harding, The Barrel, Finn Harper.
Cheers.
Harper Finn, fuck. We'll just cut it there. Now it's time for the final scores, which will determine whether or not Harper Finn will be taking home Oldest Harding's Warm Chris on vinyl. Executive producer Kate Davey, what is Harper Finn's cumulative score?
Altogether, you have scored yourself 4,820, which is the amount of times my mum has shown me your music video for Dance Away these days.
Yes.
Yes.
Not even an exaggeration.
Not even
Contributing the views. I love it.
She's like, have you seen this? I'm like, yes, mum.
Yeah.
So over 4,000 of those views are strictly due to what is your mother's name?
Sarah.
Sarah Davey. Thank you for all those spins. This is yours. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Finn, you win.
Finn, you win.
And it matches his outfit.
Yeah, I was to say. We're all very uniform right now.
Oh, wow. Actually, yeah.
This is,
Grayscale.
Oh, wow. I love this.
This is amazing.
Well, thanks for joining us in the Locals Only Lounge, and to you at home, join us next week where we will be putting another of Aotearoa's finest musicians to the test. Ka kite anō.
Thanks again to New Zealand On Air. Remember to like, subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok and whatever the hell else we're on.